Hi guys, so we are today with Nancy Jean. Hi Nancy Jean, how are you?
Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you too. And Nancy Jean, I offered her my program On the Floor. And what you told me when I told you about that
Taking the course.
yeah, learn how to fall properly, safely.
I said, no, I didn't need that. I said, I'm fit. I do yoga and walk and do weights. I said, I didn't need a program like that. I said, my husband, who has trouble walking, he needs something like that. And Ellen comes to our home twice a week to work with my husband in neurological rehabilitation. And that's how I know Ellen. And he thought this might be something that I might like to take, this program called Own the Floor. And I thought afterwards, well, why would I be so reluctant? He's coming here anyways. He has his mat. I could easily do it. And I thought it was awkward, and in ways like, why would I need something like that? And so we had a discussion about that, and he explained to me why I would benefit from it. I'm in his target market. I'm 65, but I said, they thought that was for old people, not people like me. So anyway, he explained it. He's going to explain it again.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So again, we want to, you said it so beautifully, right? You look good, you're fit, you're active, right?
Yeah.
Why should you? So this is part of the polarity also that we see, that people that are adults don't see that there is at the moment the health crisis of older adults, let's say people in their later 70s and 80s that are afraid to fall or frequent fallers. Anyway, we call it today an epidemic. But the question is, where is the point that you realize that you need to become master in falling? Because I also say that true balance, in order to have it, you need to know how to fall.
Yes.
But it's not something for, right, to open that file now. Generally, my answer is why somebody which is in his 60s and still flourishing, why he needs to do something of prevention. So we look at prevention in a more opportunistic way. We say that if you're 60, 65, 70, you can learn how to move in a better way. When you go to Tai Chi, for example, or yoga, you're supposed to move in a different way. You learn to acquire new coordination skills. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do work on the mat, and then on standing, and then take that and more dynamically learn how to interact with the floor in a way that you're more agile, because you move in a different way. And the perception of how you can adjust to the changing situation, for example, perturbation that you have to reach the floor with the hands, or right in a different structure rather than standing, is something that you get. You get because we were born with that skill. Babies, when they start to stand up, their heads proportionally are much bigger than an adult. So they learn how to, as they stand up, to fall properly because they don't want to bang their heads, right? So this is let's say a program that you started, but then you have the process that we are in the Western world addicted to chairs. So we stopped interacting with the floor, right? We were staying at this level at all time. We stand up, we sit, we go to bed from sitting, and we are at this level. So it's something that we forgot, and then the, let's say, neurological center in our brain that's supposed to, on a daily basis, do that, is being forgotten. And then we have all the cognition and all the confusion that goes and builds up after that to fear of falling and to frequent falls. So taking the idea of on the floor and understanding that our sphere, right, could be managed in an optimal way, because you can learn how to stand up spiraling, and we call it rise up because you rise up to the challenge. When you fall, you don't fail. You do it in a way that neutralizes the situation you neutralize from instead of going from the shoulders, for example, you find where you can project from the hips. So you learn how to neutralize and adapt. You don't look at it as something that is destined to happen in a negative way, but you know how to own it and redirect it in a way that you always project yourself to the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I liked about Alan's program is own the floor, because you're really learning how to take responsibility for how you get there safely, and again how to rise up and be agile. And that's one of the reasons why I changed my mind. I think it's going to be a really interesting program to take, and I look forward to doing that.
Okay, thank you very much for your support and for your attention.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, looking forward to working with you.
Bye. I hope you were enough in this